There's a lot of BS floating around about meme coin sniping right now. Just buy any launch and you'll make money. Just buy 50 coins and one of them will explode. You need a $50,000 bot to make it work. Or the worst one is it's impossible for normal traders to get in early. After helping hundreds of traders start sniping successfully, I'm going to tell you what actually works in 2025 and debunk what everyone else says. And more importantly, what doesn't actually work. So if you want to catch even bigger pumps this year, watch this video until the very end, because I have something very, very special for you that will help you do exactly that. Now let's debunk the first two biggest myths. One is that you need expensive tools, right? You've probably seen tools like Sharp AIO or Peppermints where they cost above $30,000 for the bot alone, and you still need to go and spend on an RPC, a staked node, and your own VPS. The only reason why the price is so inflated is because they're an NFT. There's limited supply and increased demand. If they wasn't an NFT, they wouldn't be that expensive. That's the whole point. Because there's only a certain amount of pieces, you could say. That's why they're so expensive, but they're not actually worth that much. And that's exactly why I don't use any of them. In fact, what I personally use is probably like 80% less than what it costs, and I don't even need to get my own RPC. I don't need to get my own stake node. I use this bot called Snipe. Now, granted, it is application only. It isn't an NFT. There isn't a limited supply, but what I do know is they only take on specific people. That enables us to have exclusive, profitable traders using the actual bot, so it doesn't overinflate the amount of users and affect performance, but it also allows people like you and I to get into sniping and copy trading without having to put down $50,000 up front in order to do so. So stop listening to people that say you need $30,000, $40,000, or even $50,000 to get into sniping. You don't, and it's a waste of money. And same thing goes for the other way around. Don't snipe with a free bot. When there's over 100,000 people using the exact same bot, do you really think there's chance for you to get into a coin within the first 1 to 2 seconds when everyone's trying to compete? Who do you think is going to win that race? The faster performing bots, the actual softwares, not your Telegram bots that take 5 seconds to get into a token. By the time 5 seconds has passed, a huge green candle has come into place and you're not going to be in profit because all the snipers are going to use you as exit liquidity. You need to be a sniper, not the exit liquidity. It's like being a creator, not the consumer. Same thing. Now, the next myth is the any coin can 100x. That's not true. A lot of people say you should get into 50 plus coins and one of them will 100x. That's not true. You're probably just going to throw money down the drain if you don't actually know what you're doing. Now, of course, there is an element of luck in it, but you need to be able to be in control of your luck. You need to know what differentiates the good tokens and the bad tokens. For example, you look at Chill Guy. Funny story, I even put a screenshot up on screen. I knew about Chill Guy before it even launched, and I'll show you the timestamp on the screenshot that I put somewhere on the screen. The reason being is I've got access to a tool that shows me tokens as soon as the liquidity pool has been created, before it's even launched. Meaning I know a coin before it's even out in the market. I don't even need a token address. I use something called a market ID or the pool ID in order to snipe it. With that, I can then do analysis on the token before it's even launched. While everyone else is waiting for their favorite influencer or their favorite Telegram group to call the coin, I've already known about the coin and I've made a decision as to whether I want to buy it or not. Now, you're probably wondering what determines a coin's potential and whether it's worthy of getting into or not. Well, one is it unique? Has it ever been done before? For example, you look at Trump. There's a coin called Trump already. If someone creates a Trump coin, it probably won't do as well or anywhere near as well as Trump. And if it's a derivative, it probably will do well for a little bit and then it'll die down. But if you want to get into crazy coins like Peanut, Fred, or even something like Chill Guy, then you want to be able to spot these potential coins before they've exploded. And the way you do that is by looking at what they've compiled before they even launch. We're talking about their Twitter. We're talking about their Telegram. We're talking about the amount of people that know about them before they've even launched. The reason why is because if people know about it before it's even launched, then these people that actually know about it are what we call the strategic traders, because all the exit liquidity know about a token after it launches. All the strategic traders know about tokens before they launch. Hence why you see some people putting in $500 right upon launch confidently, and then they walk away with hundreds of thousands of dollars or sometimes even millions of dollars. And that's because they knew exactly what was going to happen and they knew beforehand. Now, as I said, there is always an element of luck, but what happens is the preparation to become lucky overpowers the losses involved. So I'll give you an example. Instead of the normal traders that say get into 50 coins and one of them will explode, the strategic traders will only get into 10 coins and know that one of them will explode. So let's say, for example, you're putting $500 into each and every single token. 9 of them will go to zero, let's just say, and now you've lost $4,500. But if only one of them did a 100x, you've now made $50,000. And now you're up 45.5K in profit. Insane. And you probably think it's worth it, right? That's exactly what the strategic traders do. Now, number 2 is the speed game. I'm going to show you exactly why manual traders can't compete nowhere near as well as snipers can. I mean, let me break something down for you first. You need to understand how sniping actually works. What sniping is, the tool that you're using to snipe will spam the blockchain in order to execute a trade on a particular coin before it even exists. So before the chart even shows you any green or red candles, the bot is doing its work. Now, of course, every single transaction is going to fail, but that's the whole point, because as soon as a coin does launch, the sniper bot will get straight in. Whereas with normal traders that manually trade, they wait for the token to launch, they refresh the page, refresh the page, refresh the page. By the time the coin is launched and 10 seconds or 20 seconds has passed, they've then pressed buy and then they get in. Bro, 10, 20 seconds is way too late. All the snipers have already gotten in, and a lot of them have probably already gotten out because they've take profits set at, let's say, 500%, 1000%, where they take out a big portion of their supply and then let the rest run. You want to be able to get in within the first 1 to 2 seconds, and the only way for you to do that is to use tools such as sniper bots. And I'll even show you some examples. You can see on screen we've hit 30x's, 80x's, or even 500x's, and then a bunch more other smaller x's, because you can do this consistently day in and day out if you know exactly what you're doing. Now, granted, you're not going to hit a 100x every single day. That's not realistic. But if you hit a 100x every 2 weeks or even every single month, would you not be satisfied? Would that not be worth whatever it was to get access to that bot that it took? Of course it would be. So why are you trying to trade manually? Why are you sitting within the 99.9% of failing traders when you could be sitting with the 0.01% of traders? There's a reason why most people lose, and you're probably one of them. If you want to stop winning, start thinking like the 0.01%. Now, number 3 is the real success factors. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to break down exactly what matters in order to get consistent profits. Now, of course, as I said, a bot is necessary. Now, what I mean by a bot is not only a sniper bot, but also a copy trading bot. And again, I don't mean one of these Telegram bots. You need a bot that is super fast. Why? Because you need to understand everything that you're going to be doing in this market, someone else is going to be doing, and most likely going to be doing better than you. So what you want to try to do is try and become the best. Try and have the best tools. Try and have the best setup. And there's ways for you to do that without having to spend $30, $40, or even $50,000 on a bot. But you need to understand, this market is player versus player. And if you can't compete, you might as well leave now. So how do you get a proper setup? One is get a bot that is primarily a sniper bot, but can actually copy trade as well. Because when you have a copy trading bot that snipes, it's basically going to snipe you into the copy trade. As soon as a wallet buys a token, it will get in extremely fast because it's a sniper bot. That's the whole point of it. It's designed for exceptional speed, where most of these other copy trading bots and most of these bots that are used on like Telegram or just normal search engines, they're going to get you in within a few seconds. And I'm talking like 5+ seconds. You can't afford to lose that much time because there's other copy traders that are getting in way earlier than you, and they've got take profit set at like 100% sometimes. And that's why you'll commonly see people scalping, where they're getting in and literally a few seconds later, they're out and they're using you as exit liquidity. In order for you to actually understand how to make consistent profits and do it fast, you need a sniper bot that actually copy trades as well. Now, alongside that, you need a couple other tools. One is you need a software that tells you exactly what tokens are going to launch before they've even launched. You're probably thinking, how on earth is that possible? Well, I'll show you proof right on screen. Right? I'll attach some screenshots just to show you that this software actually exists. And it's exactly what comes with the bot that I personally use, by the way. It's application only, but you can check the link in the description. But this software literally shows me when a liquidity pool has been created for a token. Now, what that means is, it means the token hasn't yet launched, but the liquidity pool has been created, meaning it's going to launch very, very soon. Now that shows me that, okay, I have a chance to now do a bit of research on this token before it actually launches. By the time it launches, I can get in. That's another tool you need. You need a tool to show you what tokens are going to launch prior to them launching. Now the third tool you're going to need is a wallet tool. A tool that shows you exactly what wallets are active and profitable at this given time. For example, in the Discord for the bot that I use, every single day, a list of 2,000 profitable wallets are dropped inside the chat. Now the reason why this is done is because wallets change all the time. Now, if you've tried copy trading before, you'll know that if you find a profitable wallet, there's a high chance that within a few days, they're going to change to another wallet. And the reason why this tool is very valuable is because these best traders can't escape, because the blockchain is so transparent. If they move to another wallet and they make the exact same gains on that new wallet, this tool scans the market every single day for active and profitable wallets. It will find that wallet. And that's exactly why this tool is important, because what you don't want to do is spend hours and hours and hours finding the best wallets for yourself. And then a few days later, you need to go and spend another few hours finding more wallets because the other ones have gone dormant and aren't being used anymore. And then last but not least, you obviously need a tool that analyzes wallets for you. Now, most commonly used is GMGN or Cielo. I personally use Cielo. The reason being is because it's paid. I like using paid stuff because it allows me to have exclusive access to something. As I said, I don't like being part of the 99%. I'd rather be part of the 0.01%. And most times, in order for you to do that, you kind of do need to invest in yourself or buy things in order to do that, because most other people aren't willing to do it. You want to separate yourself from the 99%. You need to be willing to do stuff that the 99% won't be able to do. And then last but not least, risk management. That's how you actually not only consistently make profit, but in order to keep and compound your profit over time. Because what most people do is they'll hit a 50x or 100x, and within the next few trades, they'll go back down to where they actually started, or sometimes in some cases, they'll blow their whole account. Now, if you don't know how to manage risk properly, I'll put a video somewhere on the screen showing you exactly how I personally manage risk in different situations. You can go through that video and it'll explain exactly how, because it does definitely depend on the kind of situation you're in. Whether you're trading coins that I call gambles, where it's like you're not 100% sure it's going to go in a certain direction, or if you're trading a conviction play. Now, conviction play is a token that you know is going to go in a certain direction, obviously up. Or if it's going to go down, you know exactly where to buy and how much to buy in order for you to then profit once it goes up. Most people nowadays, they put random amounts into random coins based off what their friends tell them, or based off what a Twitter influencer says, or worst case scenario, they're in a Telegram group that is actually a good group, but they don't know what to put into what coin. If you want to know exactly how to manage risk, just watch that video. Now you know the truth about what it takes to successfully snipe meme coins and even copy trade in 2025. You've seen exactly why manual trading can't compete and what actually separates successful traders from those who consistently lose money, aka the 0.01% to the 99.9%. While everything I've shared in this video is valuable, the reality is that meme coin trading is a full-time job in itself if you don't know what you're doing. As a trader, you've got other high leverage things you could be doing instead of consistently watching the screen, monitoring the markets, or just hoping someone tweets something on Twitter and it leads to the next 100x. And you don't want to be stuck manually scanning for token launches, trying to beat what we call institutional traders to early entries, or risking your capital without a proven system. So if you want me to personally help you generate consistent returns without the constant hassle, click the first link in the description to apply. I don't work with everyone. I only work with certain types of people, hence why it's application only. But I mean, you might as well give it a shot. You might actually pass. There's not a specific criteria that I go by, but if I feel like I like you, I will actually work with you and I'll help you grow. Now, there are certain requirements. Again, if you click the link and you're willing to watch the video, it's a very short video going over exactly what I do and who I help. I mean, if you aren't even bothered to go and watch a quick 10-minute video, then, don't even bother. It's probably not going to be for you. But yeah, other than that, click the first link in the description. And if you like this video, click like and subscribe, not only because you're helping me, but you're also helping the algorithm show you better videos on your feed just like this. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.